Hey guys, welcome back. Amy Thomas here, and today we're going to go over YouTube ranking factors and what we can do to make those YouTube videos rank and get you some leads and make you some money. So we're actually going to talk about how to skyrocket your videos to the top of the search engines as well as the video search. So there's a few things that actually determine which videos are going to get the views. One of those is search relevancy. Another one is video engagement. And the third is authority. Now I'm going to go into the actual meanings of what all of these are in the next few slides. So let's do it. So what is relevancy? Video that is relevant to a search phrase is going to obviously get the best results or get the top position. What determines what video is the most relevant would be one of the key phrases in the title. So the search phrase that you're trying to target would need to be in the title. Now, you need to find a way to make your title look as natural as possible. I used to, in some of my other channels and some of my other niches that I promoted, I would just use just the keyword for every video. Now, for a while it did work, but later on down the line, YouTube started to look for people that are just trying to keyword stuff everything. So in the title of your video, let's say about weight loss, you need to find a natural way to make the title with the word weight loss, and preferably to make it read better. So you want weight loss, if you can, to be in the beginning of the title, and then try to find another way in there so that to put it a second time, but you still have to keep the title looking as natural as possible. So lose weight, how to lose weight in 30 days, or something like that. But you want the keyword first, if at all possible. Next, in the description, what I used to do is just keyword stuff the description. And now this worked very, very well for a long time. I would just put the keywords in the description all over the place. I would also do it when, everywhere in the description, as I said. And what happened was YouTube started to look for that. And when people started doing that, you actually started losing rankings on that. So what you want to do instead is you want to look at the description. You want to write 2 or 3 paragraphs, as much as you can for the keyword that you're trying to target. And then what you want to do is you just want to sprinkle the keyword in there naturally. Make it fit properly. Make the description human readable. So if somebody reads it, it doesn't look spammy to them. But still sprinkle the keyword through there as much as possible, but only so that it's natural. And also in the description, just as a good practice, you want to put the keyword as the very first thing, and then you put your call to action next, which would be your link or your squeeze page right after that, and then the description would follow that. Now, next is tags, or as I like to call them, keywords. In the tag section, YouTube allows you to put in key phrases that are relevant to your video. So if it's weight loss, you want to keep all the keywords very relevant. So you can do a keyword research, which we are going to get into in a little bit, to find relevant keywords. But for weight loss, it would be like weight loss, lose weight, how to lose weight, how to lose weight fast, topics that are very, very close to each other. That's what you want to go after to optimize your video. And then next, the relevancy to other videos. So if you've ever looked at the right-hand side when you're in YouTube, there's other videos at the side that are very, very similar, a comparison to what you're actually talking about. So they're very, very close. So on the side of the video, if it's optimized properly, when somebody else is watching somebody else's video, if your video is one of the ones that's optimized very well, it's going to actually show up in the recommended videos on the right-hand side. And those are always going to be relevant to the video that they're already watching. So you'll always get views from having a relevant video for whatever keyword phrase it is that you're trying to target. So what is engagement? Engagement comes down to a few things. Now, this plays a big part in ranking your video. The first one would be to comment. The more comments you get in your video, the better it tells Google that people like it. Now, the one thing that's really annoying with YouTube, as you get a good video, and I get this often on one of my videos especially, I get 2 or 3 spammy comments a day. So the one thing you are going to see when there's a popular video out there and people are trying to optimize for a certain video, they go on and leave comments which are very spammy in your video comment section. And part of the reason this is not only by leaving a comment, it shows engagement in the YouTube community, but it's also like a backlink back to your channel. So in order to get a bunch of real comments, what I like to do is encourage people to comment below the videos that I'm asking questions in. One of my favorite people in the fitness niche, by the name of Elliot Holes, every single video he does, it gets about 5,000 to 10,000 views minimum because he builds up his followers. Some of them get 20,000 views. He's got a ton of subscribers, and one of his most popular segments is that he encourages people to ask him questions. But even like questions of the week, where people ask a question and he makes a video on it. He creates videos every single day, and most of the videos are stimulated from his comments, which means he makes them around other things that people have commented on. So the more you can get your users to comment on your videos and engage, that tells YouTube that the channel is loved and people like the comments or the content, that are inside the video. So you want to focus emphasis on getting people to leave comments. Next is ratings. Ratings play a big part in the engagement factor as well. That's where people hit the like button. There's also a dislike button too. The more likes you can get, the more popular it shows YouTube that the video is. So from my research, I'm doing a lot of research, ratings play a big part. The more the like button is hit, that's one of the biggest factors that they like. So the next thing is actually shares. Now, there is a section a lot of people don't even know about where they can actually share the video on social media. Even if they don't hit the like button where the video is, YouTube sees that it's being shared all around social media, and what happens is it's then indexed that way. So that's another factor as well. But the other thing as well is, even if it's not being shared on Twitter or Facebook, which, like I said, is very, very good, the other thing that counts is embeds. So if somebody actually embeds your video into other places on the internet, that looks really, really good on your part, and it shows that your video actually has good enough content that people want to share it and put it into their own websites as well. So that's really, really important for user engagement, and Google really and YouTube really, really like to see that when it happens. And the next is actually video responses. Now, this is where people actually create a video and then put it in the comments section. Now, I'm not sure if you've ever seen this done, but an easy way to do this is, let's say you create a video around doing a video every day. You just ask that people leave video responses, encourage people to leave video responses. And what happens is YouTube really, really likes that, and it will make your video very, very popular, even if people aren't sharing that particular video. So the next thing is audience retention. So this comes back to how long the actual video plays, whether it plays all the way through and people sit through it, or whether they don't. Now, the key element is to try to keep your videos 5 minutes or less when you're putting them on YouTube. Most people lose their retention span very, very quickly. So if you're doing 20-minute videos on YouTube, especially if you're using 20-minute videos and you're trying to rank those videos, it's not going to be good if people bounce off of them. So if you can keep your message nice and short, I suggest you do that. If it's a fairly big topic that you're trying to rank, maybe split them up and make it kind of a video series. But keep the videos 3 to 5 minutes as much as possible, because the longer you keep people there and the longer you're expecting them to sit there when they've searched for that content, the higher risk you're taking that people will actually bounce off your video. So that's really, really important. And then finally, it's the click-through rate. So what the click-through rate is when you set up links, whether those links are through your annotations that you've set up or in the description, when people click on the links from your videos, that tells YouTube that it's very well liked and that people are trying to get to more of your content. So when you set up the click-throughs, when you set them up in your annotations and your description and all of those things, and people are clicking on those links, it says a lot to YouTube, and they will actually rank your video higher for that. Now, finally, what is authority? Now, you want to focus all your efforts on just one channel. I do get this question a lot. People say, Amy, should I create multiple channels? Now, I'll be honest. I do have multiple channels myself, but most of them, if it's like a video that doesn't really fit into what I'm talking about or my niche, or it's just a random video that I want to get a little more risky with, if I want to do something where I build a lot of backlinks, or I want to test something that I'm a little afraid to test on my main channel because I don't want to risk my main channel, then I'll put up another channel just to test out that video. But you're best to focus the majority of your focus on one channel, kind of like blogging. You're better off putting all your content on one site that's all related to each other or all in the same niche, over making, say, 25 different mini sites that are all on individual topics that are all kind of in the same niche. You're better off having a broad niche, like, for instance, mine is internet marketing or make money online or whatever you want to call it. You're better off making one massive channel and then focusing on creating regular content and quality and building up that authority, because YouTube is looking for people who actually provide regular content and content people actually like. Now, a little while back, they did an update where they actually deleted some channels or some people that hadn't been active or logged in a while. It wasn't people that had just logged in or hadn't logged in for a couple months, but it was people that had created channels and they had posted a few videos and then done nothing else with it. So they deleted those channels to clean up shop. So you want to focus on one channel and also update it regularly, because the more videos and the more content you put on there, the more people are going to interact with them. And it's going to build up that authority. And then once you have that authority, your channel will rank for everything. Like when you create a video, it will pop up in the search engines much faster and before anybody else's videos, if your site is the one that has the authority. And then next is subscribers. Subscribers is huge. You want to put emphasis and tell people often, hey, subscribe to my channel. You always want to have that call to action. Besides actually telling people to click a link below the video for your squeeze page, direct them to your blog. You want to get them to subscribe to your channel, because once they subscribe to your channel, they're going to see your updates over time. Every time you create new videos, they'll pop up in the feed. And having subscribers is kind of like having a second email list. The more you can be in front of your audience, the better. So that way, every time you create a new video, as long as you have a good headline and people know you have good content, when people watch those videos, you're getting an influx of video keys already from your subscribers. So from what I've noticed is, after you get over the 300 view mark is when YouTube really starts throwing traffic at you to test it. So if you build up subscribers and you get 300 views right out of the gate, you're going to be much better off than trying to get those views organically and actually building up and getting the video to rank. And then after that is channel activity. The more people that actually come to your channel, the more they are commenting on your channel, the more they are engaging with the whole channel in general, not just one video, you're going to build up that authority. So that's why you want to create a lot of good content on a regular basis. And then finally, this is one people really leave and they forget to do, and I'm not really sure why that is, but it's just like a website. Backlinks are coming into play, and it's a pretty strong measure. When people are linking to your site, they are linking to your videos, they are linking to your channel and your videos, that tells Google that it's popular. If you're not building backlinks to your channel, then you're leaving a lot of money on the table, and your videos are not going to rank as well as they would have if you did. So I'm going to teach you more about that in building links in the future on videos further on in this course. But you want to know that you want to be building backlinks to your main channel, just to your channel, as well as building backlinks to each video as well. So that pretty much takes care of this video. We will move on to the next one, and I will see you there. Cheers.